I wanna see the light.
Amazon advertisement. Continue reading below. Black 47, 2018, Sing Street, 2016. Amazon Anesthesia movie is so many crowd-pleasing things at once. It's an underdog story, a coming-of-age tale, and a musical all rolled into one. It takes place in 1980s Ireland, where a young, socially outcast boy decides he wants to start a band to help make friends and, what else? Impress a girl. Brooklyn, 2015. Amazon Anesthesia Wars Ronan stars as an Irish immigrant in 1950s New York City, and she has to decide between a life in Brooklyn or her old one back home. Warning to those feeling homesick, it will make you want to call your family. The film was nominated for 3 Academy Awards for Best Picture, Best Actress, and Best Adapted Screenplay. Related, 20 St. Patrick's Day quotes to celebrate all things Irish Calvary, 2014, Amazon iTunes. In this dark comedy, an Irish priest played by Brendan Gleeson receives a death threat, and he has a week to figure out if it's for real. He spends the next 7 days getting his affairs in order, visiting with parishioners who may be evocative of the 7 deadly sins. The Secret of Kells, 2010, Amazon Anesthesia movie made a big splash when, almost out of nowhere, it was nominated for the Best Animated Feature Film Academy Award, alongside Disney's The Princess and the Frog and Pixar's Up. Watch and you'll see why. The delightful tale follows Brendan, a young man in medieval Ireland, who befriends a fairy and heads off on a magical quest to fight evil. Leap Year, 2010, Amazon Anesthesia setting is pretty much the only thing Irish about this movie, but we'll take any chance we can get to watch Amy Adams on screen. In this movie, she flies to the Emerald Isle to propose to her boyfriend on Leap Day, since she heard it was Irish tradition that if a woman proposes on February 29th, the man has to accept. The next Leap Day, if you're planning a proposal of your own, is in 2020. Hunger, 2008, Amazon. Anesthesia from Steve McQueen, director of 2018's Widows, comes a movie about a 1981 hunger strike in a prison in Northern Ireland. Not for the faint of heart. Star Michael Fassbender looks emaciated in the role, reportedly losing more than 40 pounds for the film. Once, 2007, Amazon Anesthesia Dublin busker meets up with a Czech immigrant, and they decide to try and write and record an album together. And with good results. The movie's signature song, Falling Slowly, won the Oscar for Best Original Song. This movie is for anyone who's ever been either enamored or enraged by the creative process. Related, 45 recipes for the ultimate St. Patrick's Day feast. The Wind That Shakes the Barley, 2007, Amazon iTunes. If you want to learn more about the history of Ireland in the 20th century. Ken Loach's movie takes place during the Irish War of Independence and the Irish Civil War. It follows the tale of 2 fictional brothers who are torn apart by the conflict. Intermission, 2003, Amazon Anesthesia is the perfect date movie, in that there's something for everyone. It's part crime thriller, part romance, with a little bit of comedy thrown in. Colin Farrell plays a petty thug who comes up with an idea for a heist, and ropes in some of his friends, inducing John, Cillian Murphy, who is trying to win back his ex-girlfriend Deirdre, Kelly MacDonald. Watch the credits to hear Farrell sing a cover of I Fought the Law. The Magdalene Sisters, 2002, Amazon iTunes. For more of a heavy drama, this film follows the lives of different women who are sent to live in the abusive Magdalene asylums in the 1960s. The subject matter is rough, but seems worthy. The film has a 90% fresh rating on Rotten Tomatoes. Bloody Sunday, 2002, Amazon Anesthesia. Events of 1972's Bloody Sunday shootings in Derry, Ireland are dramatized by Paul Greengrass, director of other in the moment, news-based dramas like United 93 and Captain Phillips. Waking Ned Devine, 1998. In the Name of the Father, 1993, Amazon Anesthesia is the true-life tale of Jerry Conlon, a man who was wrongfully accused of carrying out a bombing for the IRA. Conlon spent 15 years in prison for the crime, and the movie, which earned 8 Academy Award nominations, including Best Actor for Daniel Day-Lewis, follows the courtroom proceedings that attempt to exonerate him. The crime game Amazon iTunes. Stephen Rea and Miranda Richardson star as Irish terrorists in this twisty, unpredictable sleeper hit that went on to be nominated for 7 Academy Awards. The film comes from Irish director Neil Jordan, who also made Undine, and Michael Collins, about the IRA leader, in case you wanted to make a double, or triple, feature. The Commitments, 1991, Amazon iTunes, and yet another movie about a ragtag group of people who try to assemble a band. The Commitments follows a Dubliner who wants to break into soul music. Since its release, this film has achieved a cult status and enduring fame. The characters were featured on a postage stamp in Ireland, and cast members went on to careers in music, forming bands like the Corrs and the Frames. My Left Foot, 1989, Amazon iTunes. If you want a masterclass in acting, watch Daniel Day-Lewis, yes, again, in this Oscar-winning performance. In The Amazing True Story, Lewis plays the real-life Christy Brown, an Irishman with cerebral palsy who taught himself to paint and write with his toes. Darby O'Gill in The Little People, 1959, Amazon iTunes. This Walt Disney family classic may not actually be from Ireland, but it takes place in a small town in Ireland where Darby, Albert Sharp, who is actually from Belfast, tricks leprechauns into giving him 3 wishes. But are the wishes all they're cracked up to be?